Late night sexual hour with Juicy Lucy.
It is not late night sexual
Ron
hour.
Phillips.
Late night sexual chocolate.
Late night sexual chocolate. Ron Phillips. Yeah, you are, bro. Feeling that shit. Oh, I got goosebumps right now. See, I'm converting you.
No, we ain't. What? Hello, boys.
Hello, Miss Teresa. Roger Rabbit. Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So now you get them from all of them.
We have Wisconsin Jackal in the house.
Evening,
We have
boys.
Jewel Lotica.
What's
Pure
up, Abby Normals?
Love.
I love that.
Ascension. Elena. Teresa D. Anton.
Some sexy chocolate, you
Dude,
say? No, I said sexual chocolate.
Sexual. It's sexual chocolate. Ron Phillips.
Hey, chocolate buttholes. I've eaten chocolate buttholes
Dude,
before.
I am down.
Yeah, they were good.
Somebody sent me a box once.
Did they?
Yep.
We got one at the studio once.
And you ate the shit out of it, didn't you?
I was the first one. Everybody
you
else
ate
was looking
that
at
ass,
him going,
Phillips. You ate that ass, bro.
really, dude?
What is that not what you did? And it was chocolate.
I've worked with them, and I know almost all of the money that you donate goes to help people. Go to m25m.org.
All right.
m25m.org. Hi, it's Doc Thompson for Matthew 25.
I worked
All
out.
right, share. Please share the show. Share it.
I worked
Share
out.
the YouTube link. The YouTube link. We need some YouTube subscribers. We're pushing for YouTube subscribers. We got to get to 1,000 before we can do anything with our
Watch this,
YouTube
dude.
channel.
2 weeks.
To get to 1,000?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to bet?
No, I don't, because I'm sure you have something up your sleeve. I sent them. Oh, Jamie sent them. I sent them to Brandon, and Ron ate them. Yep, that's correct. I did.
Sexual chocolate eats ass. It's a pre-show, and we're already talk. Thomas Becker, my bro.
Oh my goodness.
I love you, Petey. Ryan, I love you, Peter.
I loves my Peter too.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yes,
All right,
please,
here we
Jamie,
go.
send us some chocolates.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go.
Everybody get ready.
Ron Phillips.
597-9323. Call right now. 800-597-9323.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
You know, Mr. Phillips, I'm sitting here thinking, I got these thoughts.
Don't
Sometimes things just run through my brain, you know, and we're sitting here talking about those chocolates before the show started. And
Yeah, we were.
I'm thinking, I'm just feeling, I don't know. I see the bidet in my future.
Yeah, you got to do that. You keep talking about doing
Friday
it.
night doing it.
No, you're not.
Friday night,
You're
I promise
not
you.
doing it.
Friday night, it is going to be called Friday night.
Rocky versus bidet.
It's going to be the Friday night bidet night.
He's not going to do it. He'll
Yes,
forget.
I am.
Yeah.
PD intervention, y'all. PD intervention.
Yeah, Pete
Code blue,
needs an
code blue.
intervention. This guy's been molested more than anybody.
No,
I've
he
ever met.
hasn't. Oh, dude, this is kind of like a tribal, like a uniform.
It is,
It is.
but it's his ornament. By the way,
Yeah.
if you
listen
want
here.
the abnormal PD ornament,
Yeah.
you can go to abnormalrealities.com/shop and get your very own.
Tracy Phillips Longden, hello from Idaho. You need to go to the Idaho State Penitentiary. It is.
Yeah.
So, folks, yeah, abnormalrealities.com. Get yourself a PD ornament. And let's talk about that for a second.
What?
I think next spring, meatball idea. I think what a sexy alien. Dude, Rocky,
What?
don't be checking my PD out.
Oh my God.
Rocky with an eye.
Oh,
I think what we need to do is set up a road trip. And
I'm in. What? I'm in.
okay. To go
I don't care
to
which is I'm in. Where? Where?
Probably, I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking because I just came up with the idea, so things are processing through my face right now and it's going down my soul. It has to be a region. It can't be like everywhere, right? Because I don't want to spend.
Yeah, but we need to announce it well in advance so people can plan to be there.
Well, we need to plan it first.
Yeah.
So would it be East Coast? Would it be?
I don't know, dude.
Midwest? Would it? Dude,
Please
okay.
don't say West Coast.
I would never insult you like that, brother.
Joking.
No, he's
California
not.
is a beautiful state.
It is beautiful.
Keep it at that.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm thinking only the reason I'm going to say this is because that there's more proven areas on the West Coast because of the little historical nature that we have.
That's fine.
So it would probably be the Abnormal Realities Gettysburg tour.
That's East Coast.
That's what I said.
No, you said West Coast.
I was kidding.
Okay.
Did I really say West Coast?
You did.
I am so sorry
right, so
about that.
Okay, so the historical value of the 13 colonies and all of that stuff. Yes,
Yep.
I agree with you. And Gettysburg would be the place that I would want to go.
Because you can be in Gettysburg and you can find
We actually
55 buildings that are haunted.
We actually have someone who's going to help us get there. Remember the email?
I do.
Yeah.
That was a little subliminal message I was
It
trying
was.
to throw out.
Yeah, because I think we should plan that. And then
do events.
Do like an Abnormal Realities get together or something. And then we could take everybody here on a little ghost hunt somewhere.
Oh, we're in trouble. No.
That'd be
They're
fun.
in trouble.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
You get a couple drinks of me and Phillips, we're twerking. I got video. Prove it.
Well, that is a fact.
Dude, I deleted that live stream
Which one?
when we were drinking.
Oh, you did?
Oh, dude, did you watch that?
Did I hump you?
Oh.
Did you delete it because of work?
Oh, we did a lot of bad shit, bro.
We didn't do anything. We didn't do
Oh,
anything
we
wrong.
did a lot of, no, not like to each other.
Yeah.
But we were pretty wild, man.
You deleted the
And
live-
it takes a lot for me to delete what I do.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, nope, it's gone. Bye-bye. Goodbye. See you later video.
Yeah. Whoa, what are you doing there? Vibrating? Is that what you?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be sitting on it. I forgot.
Well, it is Wednesday night. It's a hump day, but I'm not going to hump him. But we did find a story today that's pretty interesting.
Which one is it?
We're going to give a Hill House update. What do you mean, which one is it?
Dude, I didn't know which direction we were going.
So Rocky sends me this this story.
Yeah.
That was written, or I guess the new owners of the house were interviewed. And so the story is pretty wild. I'm going to read it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. So, of course, the Hill House is in Mineral Wells. It's a marvelous, small Texas town full of charm and history. The Baker Hotel is part of that story. Now, we talked about the Baker Hotel a little
They're
bit.
rebuilding it.
But it's closed right now, right?
Right now, they got federal grants.
And it's big. I mean, it's a good-sized hotel.
huge.
Yeah.
And it's super hot.
In a little bitty town.
That's weird. Well, you know why? Because of the spring. So they had people come from all over the place because that was back then. That was
the crazy water. I remember.
Crazy
That's
water.
right. The
Yep.
spring that was there. Yeah, Mineral Wells.
the Fountain of Youth is what they called it.
Really?
Good. We got to go.
Currently under a massive restoration, this soon-to-be high-end hotel has been casting its shadow on Mineral Wells since 1929. In that shadow, you'll find a dwelling that has a dark history and is said to be full of spirits and other sorts of entities. The haunted Hill House, quote, "It's their world, I'm just living in it," stated owner Kathy Estes. Kathy and her husband, Sonny, purchased the haunted Hill House in 2017, knowing full well what they were getting into. Quote, "I don't know, midlife crisis, whatever. We had come into some money, and we actually fell in love with the house and the mountain behind it."
It is nice.
Yeah, we got the mountain too, so we're like, wow, this is beautiful, Kathy explained. Beautiful if you're into super creepy old homes that feel haunted as soon as you walk in the creaky front door. Quote, "Everything in here is my design and my taste, and some of it's creepy and grotesque, but I like to combine beauty and elegance with grotesque," said Kathy.
Dude, that's romantic.
Yep. Built in the 1800s, the house has a history of being a brothel for the baker back in the day.
Yeah.
But rumors of murders and rituals are also ripe here, making it a hot spot for haunted investigators looking for a scary spot to search. She says, "We have a lot of people that get addicted to this house and they have dreams about it.
Yep.
And they want to come back and they want more and more and more.
Yep.
And that's what it does to people."
That is a real thing.
She said.
I was the same way with the Fernhill House.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Kept wanting to go back.
And dreamt about it.
That's the one you went into by yourself, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, good Lord. If you dare, you can even stay the night or try to make it through the whole night. About 50% are able to make it through the night, including professional paranormal teams. They do leave as well. I think that they're used to hearing voices on equipment and on cameras and not in their own ear. And that's called AVP, which is an audio voice phenomenon. They're used to listening to EVPs, which is an electronic voice phenomenon. And then when we find as professionals or paranormal teams come here and they hear it with their own ears, no equipment running, and it's very loud and distinct, it kind of freaks you out, she says.
It does.
Now, these ghosts aren't always so welcoming. They do get tired and want some days off. They tell people to get out and leave. And so we did start shutting off a lot of days because, I mean, we were here every day, every night, and it was draining them, basically. She's talking about the ghosts. It was draining them.
That's a lot
they
of
were
friggin'
worn
work.
out.
It's
a lot of work scaring people. It's like they clock in, click.
They just want to relax, maybe watch a documentary or something, you know?
All joking aside, people really do experience some crazy things here, from your normal unexplained sounds and sightings to even people inexplicably being pulled off beds. And you've seen that video. Some spirits will do things that are harmful because they're seeking attention. They need help and you're not paying attention to them. And that's the only way they can get our attention is by throwing things and scratching and biting. What? If something bites me in that house, dude,
I am down.
God almighty.
Oh.
And then that's what makes you say, hey, what's going on? And you stop in your tracks and you try to communicate. What can I do to help you? Then there are some that are just angry and they've suffered a traumatic life. They're trapped. They're angry. They're in misery. They don't want to be there and they don't want you in their home. They don't like you. They don't want you in their space. They want you to get out, explained Kathy. Well, that's comforting, the story writer says. Apparently this house is so haunted, Kathy doesn't spend a whole lot of time in it and she refuses to go upstairs. According to the Estises, that's where the most active entity can be found there.
Yep, Toby.
It goes by the name Toby. And it's something they say isn't from this world. When I started out, I enjoyed it a lot, but now I don't enjoy it anymore, expressed Kathy. She's not really into wanting to do anything in this house anymore. I'm more to the extreme, says Sonny. I'm always looking for the next crazy thing to happen. Sonny showed us how to monitor things in the house and how to use some of the equipment. This is also when we started having unexplained interference in our microphones that we had never heard before. After things calmed down, we took to the upstairs with Sonny and the senses and sensors started going off. That was about as exciting as it got with Sonny. Once we were left alone to explore for the evening, not much happened at first. Little did we know that EVPs were being picked up around us, and there were some pretty random ones like, grab me a beer, and then spooky ones like, save us.
Yeah.
If something whispers in my ear, grab me a beer, I'm going to get a beer.
How could you not, dude? I mean, that's hot.
I'm going to get a beer.
What if it said, give me a beer, bitch?
I'm still going to get the beer.
Okay, bro, I'm just asking a question.
Then around 1 a.m. in the morning, we actually started hearing things.
Yep.
First, I heard a sound that at first was like a sort or of cat coughing, or maybe even something growling at us that made us freeze in our tracks.
What?
That's when we decided to head upstairs, and that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, it was.
As soon as Donnie, my photographer, and I reached the top of the stairs, we both heard an EVP say something. When we reviewed the recording, it could be heard saying, grab their hair.
Yep, that's the room I'm staying in.
That was at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
sleeping on top of the stairs. Are we sleeping?
I don't know. I'm not sleeping. At that point, I was ready to head out while my photographer, Donnie, wanted to stay. During our discussions as to if we had had enough to tell the story, we both heard a voice that startled us. The cameras didn't pick it up, but we both heard it. Get out. And it came from Toby's room. And at that point, we were good. I run. I'm not going to lie. I run screaming, said Kathy. Donnie and I did our best to debunk this, and so do Kathy and Sonny. Every investigation is checked for authenticity. Quote, we go through our camera and we go through everything and we watch them. We zoom in on them. They're talking about the investigators. We make sure that they're not doing it, that no one else is doing it. If we do see that someone is making things up in the house for a YouTube or TikTok and we catch them faking things, we will not promote them. We will not share their videos as evidence, and we will also not allow them to return to the house.
It's understandable.
Yep. We take this very seriously, and it's not something to be faked. that this is to us as research and like science. We take it very seriously. And people that play around for fortune and fame, we don't appreciate those kinds of people coming here.
Well, two things. That is not the kind of house that you want to play those kind of games in, because this is at a whole different level of paranormal. This isn't just going in someone's house and just running a spirit box. There's some real shit going on in this place.
Basically, it ends the story by saying, if this is not on your Texas bucket list, it should be.
Yeah, it should be. And then there's another guy, and I won't even mention his name, but he does a lot of videos of him he builds these boxes, all different kinds. They're actually, unfortunately, kind of cool. He has these electrical guitar foot pedals that he hooks up to a PA system. This is a small one. And then he hooks a spirit box up, and whatever pedals he used, he can dial out the white noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then,
okay.
And then
so he's using like a plug-in or something.
Yep.
That,
Yep. It's
tunes
a plug-in.
it out. Yeah.
And then he puts a little echo to it so that the vocals stay a little bit longer. So it's kind of cool, you know. But the problem is that he manipulates a lot of sounds, converts them into words. People that are watching the video, whatever they're told to hear, most of the time will hear it without being critical on the sound that they're hearing. And then he seems to think that every famous dead person that dies just happens to want to go talk to his ass.
Yeah.
So he does all these videos that, you know, he talked to Stevie Ray Vaughan and Michael Jackson. It's just like, dude, for the click.
Yeah.
For the click.
For the click, baby.
I was going to say something very inappropriate, but you would be really proud of me right now, Mr. Phillips. You're welcome. Thank you. What? All right.
Reading Holly's.
So
I
those
didn't understand.
EVPs, though, were really, really good.
Everybody's talking about me crapping my pants.
Yeah, they can't wait to see it.
I'm wearing Depends that night. I'm not even joking.
How much would it cost?
For me to crap my pants?
For real, it depends.
What do you mean? Like on purpose? No,
Yes,
dude,
on purpose,
no,
bro.
I'm
I
not
asked you how much would it cost. Of course, it's on purpose.
It's embarrassing.
Well, of
I'm sure
course.
there's a price,
If
but
you do
it
I'll
ain't
do
nothing
If
that
you
you're
do it,
willing
I'll
to
do
pay.
it. If you do it, I'll do it, bro. What's the price?
I don't know.
Ron and
Dude. I'm
Rocky,
not doing it.
depends. We poop our pants on live stream.
I'm not doing
Dude, I will do it.
it.
Okay, how about not?
Seriously,
how about,
nobody even wants to see
How about
that.
not number 2, but the other one?
Why would you pee in your pants?
Because entertainment.
Look, a little
bro.
pee might come out if Toby whispers in my ear. I told Kate tonight, my daughter, I said, if that joker whispers in my ear, what's up, Ron?
Ron. If it
Somebody-
said your name, dude,
It's like in the cartoons where when the person runs off, but the smoke is still there in the shape of the body.
So-
That'll be me. He'll turn around and go, where is Ron?
now, you're right there.
Don't put your hand in my, okay.
Hey, so now I'm not going to say names, but
Okay.
there's some people coming with us.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Some
now-
people that you guys know might be coming with us. I think we
can't-
probably mentioned it.
Yeah, we can say.
Yeah,
can't
we talked about it.
Who is it?
You know who it is.
Well, say it though for the people watching. Bro.
So Brad Staggs
Yes,
from the
he
morning
is.
show and his significant other, Beth Knott, will be going with us to the Hill House. It will be me and Rocky,
Yes,
Brad
yes.
and Beth,
Yeah.
and then 3 other members of my family.
Yep.
So we'll have 7 of the 8 possible people that can go with us. So it'll be fun.
That's right.
Brad's excited, dude. He
I
is
am
he
too.
is stoked.
I am too.
What?
So,
Go.
Mama.
My mama, my wife's mother.
Yes.
And she's stoked.
She didn't even flinch. We're like, hey, do you want to go with us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wife,
My wife is
how
supposed
is she
to go.
doing?
She's supposed to go. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know if she's going to go or not
Why?
because she's got that concern. You know, my daughter can't stay overnight like the rest of us. So,
How's she going to get home?
well, they may leave early. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So she is going.
Well, she'll have to go to drive them.
Oh, so she's going to sell in the car?
No, I don't know if she's going.
Okay,
or not.
now let's go to the youngest.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's excited.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a little worried about like this story. I sent it to her while she was at school today, and she came back home talking about.
Yeah, just I just want to make very clear that I can't protect you at this one.
You better.
Dude, I'm going to take what?
Oh yeah. You better jump in front of me if something comes flying at me. I want you to clear me when we leave that place.
I'll try. I may just want something to follow you home just for a little bit.
Nope.
No, okay.
Nope.
This is a different level. I actually, and I'm going to be totally, I'm just going to, you know what? Let's just open up. Let's talk about this for a second. All right, Phillips?
Okay.
This chair I'm sliding. I got a little anxiety.
About the Hill House?
I do, dude.
But
because
why? You're
I
the
don't
one
know.
you're the professional ghost hunter, dude.
I'm tapping in, dude. And it's like they already know
That we're
going.
coming. Yeah.
And watch.
Here. I'll get that. Go ahead.
I had a great pegasm today, by the way. I didn't even know that word existed till was it you that told me the word?
Pegasm. Mhm.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's the pea shivers is what I call it. Yeah. Okay.
And the week prior, one of us, not gonna, it's one of us, are probably going to have a dream about the place. And if you have a dream about the place, that means they're ready. Yeah.
I think I'll be a nervous wreck that whole week prior to. Hell, I'm a nervous wreck about it now.
So
But
when we're streaming,
I'm willing to get in that house, film, and experience, even if it's, I'm willing, I want to experience.
do you want to do a ceremony?
I don't want to do jack squat, but go in there and ask them and say, "Hi, how you doing? Can we help you? I brought you a beer." That's not. That's about all I want to do. I don't want to do no ceremony,
He
dude.
says, I don't want to do jack squat. You know,
You're not supposed to do ceremonies, right? I mean, you're not supposed to go just like, "Okay, come on, come at me, bro."
You could.
No.
You could. I'm just saying, if you wanted the experience, we could do something. So, anyways, I'm excited. Got a little anxiety about it though.
Okay.
Now, with the camera system that we have, now we're going to be recording on multiple different things. We got the 360 camera.
Yeah. So I'll have one of our smaller cameras that doesn't have night vision on it for whatever else we're doing. I'll probably set the 360 up somewhere,
probably in Toby's room.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
The other thing is that Rocky now has a camera with night vision on it. Now
We do.
none of what we're carrying from a camera standpoint will we be able to live stream with. And I'm not sure, depending on what the cell signal is and stuff like that, whether we'll be able to live stream or not.
I think it's a good signal. But
And we won't be able to live stream just indefinitely. I
Right.
mean, we'll come in and out. For
I
a couple
want
days.
to. I want to live stream, whether we do it with a camera or we can set up one of the new cameras in Toby's room, to where it just stays live while we do this switching off thing.
Okay.
But I honestly do want a section, if we could,
Yeah.
to where me, you, Brett, whoever, those willing, would go up all by themselves in the house by themselves. Cameras already set up. And we all go up there for a certain amount of time and conduct either EVP, spirit box, or we just sit there and communicate and try to get some noises to be made or some poltergeist.
Well, I do know there is a fact about that I need to tell you.
Yeah.
It will not be me. There is no question
What?
about that.
You're so convicted in that, dude. You
I
want
am
to do it for the viewers? You don't love them that much?
I bet you Brad wouldn't do it. Would you do it?
I'm doing it.
Or you're going to go in there by
I
yourself?
promise you I'm doing
into
it.
Toby's room
Yes.
and sit there for 20 minutes?
I'll do it for a half an hour. I'll do it for 45 minutes.
Okay, good for you. I'll see you when you get out.
We're fighting, dude.
I'm not doing that.
We are fighting.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why? Dude, this is part
No,
of what
no,
we're doing.
it
It's
is.
exploration.
It is, but let me creep into it a little bit. Just
It's
let
a
me.
journey.
Don't throw me to the wolves.
There is-
just
That is kind of a little bit throwing you to the wolves.
it is.
But that's how, dude, when
When
say
was the
people-
first time after you started doing this that you went into a creepy ass house by yourself?
Well, see, that's
Was it
where,
the first night?
That's where I went wrong.
Oh, but you didn't.
I did.
You did it
Mhm.
on the first night.
Not the first night.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it was
matter
like the
whatever.
third night.
Doesn't matter what else you say from this point
I
forward.
crawled up into a little attic of an old farmhouse.
Okay, by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, was there anybody outside waiting on you, or were you there by
There
yourself?
was about
Okay,
four other
okay.
people there.
Okay. Were they in the house at all?
They were not upstairs with me.
Okay. All right.
This
I
was
get you.
part of what we were doing, right? You're trying to put yourself in a vulnerable situation, create psychological disturbance to create the paranormal activity.
Rocky, I get you. I understand what you're saying, Rocky with an eye says. You can't do a show called Abnormal Realities and not do something like this, Ron. That's not how it works. All right, let me see how big my balls are when we get there,
Well, let's see right now.
and then I will let you know.
So you're not going to want to do it. That's the point.
No, I know. I know the point is to
I
face my
don't want
fears.
to do it.
I know the point is to face my fears. I get that. And you just got to let me work into it, dude.
Okay. Well, you kind of got a little experience now.
A little bit, but not nothing like this. You know what I got told today? I got a text message today.
You're in trouble.
No, I got a text message today that says a friend of ours, mutual friend.
Do I like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looked up the Amityville Horror House on Google Maps,
Yeah.
and you can see it from the sky, but when you go to street level, that house and the houses next to it are blurred out. Why is that, do you figure?
It's the demon.
I just was curious. I didn't.
I don't know. They could have. Are there any other famous people's houses that are blurred out?
Erica, thank
Oh,
you.
I
Thank
know
you for
what
the
it is.
support, Erica. I appreciate it very much.
It's probably copyright stuff. So
Erica says, Ron screams like a 12-year-old girl. That's my call.
is that supporting you?
No, I was being
Oh.
sarcastic.
Ring the bell, please.
This one? Okay.
Don't know why for sure, but I needed that. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I probably will scream.
Holly and Rocky in unison said, let me see them balls right now.
Yeah.
No,
How much?
no. There is not enough money in your wallet or in theirs for me to whip my balls out and show everybody right now. I'm sorry.
You got a reader?
I'm sorry.
Dude, you just
I'm sorry.
said that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I am telling on you.
I apologize. That's not a word that I owe a
That's
fine
not a
for.
Ron Phillips word on the radio.
We tell
I don't even say that word on the radio.
Well, you talk about you reel them in with Jesus and then you tell them a dick joke,
True. But I
or
don't.
reel them in with the dick jokes and then talk about Jesus. I don't remember which way it goes, but that word is not a banned word, so we're good.
Yeah, are you uncomfortable that you said it?
Yes, I am uncomfortable. Rocky says 25 cents. Okay.
No.
Chat says fear is not real. Fear is manufactured thoughts. Danger is real. Face your fears. I can probably try to face my fears.
Abnormalrealities.
I don't know. I would be dangerous in facing my fears. That's the problem. You guys are going to hear about RomikaDesigns.com here in just a second. Go out and get your abnormal PD ornament. We'll talk to you guys in 2 minutes. At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logoed designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at RomikaDesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@RomikaDesigns.com, or visit us on the web at RomikaDesigns.com.
Abnormal realities.
No, Ron,
Yes.
I love you, brother.
Okay, this is not going to be good.
So I just want to say that for the record.
Oh.
So let's talk
No.
let's talk about your experience on Saturday, because 2 reasons. It's very important for people to do this. And
What,
that is
talk
ver-
about it?
No, getting
Oh, no,
a
get
camera
it.
shoved up your butthole.
Yeah.
How was
53.
the butt sex with camera?
I don't remember it at all, actually. But I don't remember the camera searching for Uranus, my anus. Hey, dude, I always, when you go in for these types of procedures, they put you to sleep, right?
I mean, you got a
It was
camera
fun.
shoved up your butthole and you don't even remember it.
No,
That is a
I
really
don't.
good deep sleep.
And quite honestly, the weird part is you don't even know you've been violated. It doesn't feel like you've been violated. Oh, they blow air straight up in your butt. You got to release that somehow. So I got that out of the way as soon as I woke up.
Abnormal
I
realities.
got questions, Ron.
With Ron. and Rocky.
I got it done.
You got it done.
8 p.m. Eastern, Mojo 50.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't stay involved with the show? Is that it? See, that's what I'm talking about.
I got a last minute message and I had to react.
What did you get a message
It
from?
was a song that I was supposed to play for you. I don't know what it is. Check it out, bro. Ring the damn bell. Please ring that son of a bitch.
There you go. Welcome back to Abnormal
Oh, my
Realities, where
God.
we have lost our minds. And I'm Ron.
I'm the
That's
meatball.
Rocky.
How you doing?
Yep, the meatball. Meatball.
Colby.
Iceman.
The Rocket.
Colby the Rocket. Yeah, thanks for everybody's help on that, by the way. Are we seeing him Saturday? Or are you going?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you really put me on the spot right there.
Yeah, sorry.
Live, you know?
sorry.
Shit. I do need a bell.
Yeah.
I do need a bell. I
All right.
completely
What's
forgot
your
what I was gonna
story?
say.
What do you have that's
All right,
important
you know what's
for
really
us all
cool?
to talk
So,
about?
you know, there's one part of me, right? But then I'm a super spiritual, like I'm a journeyman in spirit, right? I do journey-ish shit. I'm
sorry.
really into
You do journey-ish shit.
journey-ish.
Oh, journey-ish. Okay.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
journey-ish. Kind of
Okay.
journey-ish.
Yeah.
And you got to do this when you go journey-ish. Journey-ish.
Okay.
Come here, give me a hug.
No, I'm not giving you a hug. We'll do that after the show.
All right. So spirit animals, spirit guides, but spirit animals in particular. I remember when I was talking to a lot with the Sioux shaman from South Dakota. He was really big into the spirit animals, and everybody has one. Just like everybody has a sign, Sagittarius.
How do you know what your spirit animal is, though?
I think you will know when you know.
Okay.
Okay, tell me, what is one animal, Mr. Phillips, that you just effing, I almost just said the F word, that you absolutely love?
There's
Like,
no question.
what is it?
Bald eagles.
There's a spirit animal.
Yeah. Bald eagle. I have a bunch of them on the shelf
Yep.
down there. You can see them.
That is your spirit animal, and because there's something that you relate to. So here, when people talk about past lives or past life regression, when I was talking to this lady who trained me for Theta, we were talking about past lives, and she goes, well, think about like movies or books, if you read whatever it is. What is it, something, the direction of something that you are absolutely infatuated with? And back then, and even to now, it's like Vikings, the city of Troy, like warrior shit, right?
Yeah.
And she says that there's parts of your inner soul that are still connected to, and you still have pieces from your past life, and that's why you relate to certain things more in this physical existence than other lives. Right?
Oh, interesting.
So same concept with the animals.
Okay.
So look at, you got eagles everywhere.
I do.
So you'll have a spiritual connection with an eagle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to minus out the chat room.
I have a big eagle down there.
Oh, that is a big son of a bitch. All the times I've been here, Mr. Phil, you got an owl there too. That's a sign of wisdom.
what?
An owl. You got two owls down there, right there. Oh, eagle and an owl back there.
I don't have an owl.
That's a
down there.
damn owl, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, that's a cowboy boot. I'm sorry, bro. Shit. Grab that boot, bro. Grab that boot. Seriously. Give me this thing. This is what I thought was an owl. So can you kind of see why I thought it was an owl? You know what I'm saying? But it was this. Oh, damn, Petey.
That's my eagle right there.
What?
All right. My spirit animal is here.
And Petey's peeking over him.
That's right. My spirit animal has arrived.
And the boot.
And the boot.
Dude, we got some shit going on.
We do
right
have
now.
some shit going on.
We got kind of goosies in
Yeah.
weird places. So,
All right.
folks, what is your spirit animal? You know, what is your spirit animal? Here's a list. Now, it says 25. Will we make 25? I don't know. We're going to go super fast through it, though.
Okay.
The bear, all right?
That's a big one for
Yep.
people. Okay.
The bear is a symbol of strength and force. Bears have been worshipped throughout time as a powerful totem, filling people with the courage needed to stand up and fight adversity. The meanings behind the bear spirit animal are action, leadership, strength, courage, indication of healing, and provide strong grounding forces.
There you go. And that's the thing. You ever been reached out and slapped by a bear?
Don't want to.
Nope, because you won't remember it.
Yeah, whoop your ass. It'll put you to sleep. What?
Steph says honey badger is her spirit animal.
Shocking.
I've got hawk, I've got robin, I've got wolf, condor. There you go. Nice.
I kind of think mine's the crow.
The crow?
Yeah.
Why?
It's on the list here. Let's see what it says.
All right. Go
All
ahead.
right. Now, the butterfly, a lot of people, butterfly is another one.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a symbol of death as well.
A lot of people will think that when they see a butterfly after the death of a loved one, that butterfly is the spirit of their loved one. Yeah.
Symbol of death. The butterfly is a symbol of incredible personal transformation. If this has come up as being your current spirit animal, you are most likely experiencing or soon to be experiencing many changes within your life. The meaning behind the butterfly spirit animal is transformation, playfulness, and rebirth. Now, did you catch that in that sentence?
What the?
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, I caught it. What?
Your spirit animal can change, or you can have more than one.
Oh, okay.
Depending
Well, that
on,
makes sense.
because this here now you're going through transformation of life.
Okay.
So now you need the wisdom and the strength of the butterfly.
Okay.
Okay, you feel
I got that, yeah.
You got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. The cat. Cat's kind of creepy out.
Okay. I don't like cats at all.
The cat shows up for courage to act. It, in essence, shows up at a time when action is needed to be taken. Those who have a cat as their spirit animal might want to start developing a strong balance between independence and
They also don't have anything left on their shelves
a lot of dead mice in your yard.
because the cat will slap the crap out of stuff, knock it off the shelf, and then bring dead animals in. If you listen to the morning show, you know that happens.
You know that happens. Now, the meaning behind the cat spirit animal is patience, independence, curiosity, and adventure.
Okay.
You got a little cat in you, Phillips.
I don't have any cat in
A little
me.
bit. The coyote.
Yeah, that's kind of another one like the bear. That one is
All right.
pretty well known.
The Coyote Totem is strikingly paradoxical and is hard to categorize. It's a teacher of hidden wisdom with a sense of humor. So the messages of the coyote spirit animal may paradoxically appear in the form of a joke or trickery. Don't be tricked by the foolish appearances. The spirit of the coyote may remind you not to take things seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. The meaning
Okay.
behind the coyote is joker, adaptability, reveals all, and playfulness. Here we go. The crow. The crow is a spirit animal associated with life, mysteries, and magic. The power of this bird as totem and spirit guide is to provide insight and means of supporting intentions.
That actually fits you pretty well.
I got
The crow.
chills, dude.
Yeah.
If the crow has become your spirit animal, it supports you in developing your vision and transformation in your life. The meaning behind the crow spirit animal is fearlessness, flexibility, density, and higher perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a peekasm without peeing. Do you see any here? The deer?
Okay. No.
The deer.
Wait. Number 7? Really?
The dolphin. Dude, there are people that love dolphins.
Oh, I mean, look, I got a dolphin on the shelf over there somewhere. I do. Do you see it?
Then why are you ripping on it?
No, I mean, but as a spirit animal, I mean, I guess.
The meaning behind the dolphin spirit animal is peace and harmony,
Okay.
resurrection, protection, and inner strength. That's pretty good shit.
It is good shit.
All right.
All right.
Oh, the dragonfly.
Wait. The dragonfly?
Dude, that is real. Leslie Holker.
Okay.
The dragonfly is a representative to her of her passed over son. He loved dragonflies. So the dragonfly was his spirit animal.
Okay.
And
all right.
now she has dragonflies. She ordered
So
Rocky's
she
lures
okay.
of
To
dragonflies.
have dragonfly. Yeah.
So no hooks. I got to read
That's
this
good.
one. The dragonfly totem carries the wisdom of transformation and adaptability in life. A spirit animal, the dragonfly, is connected to the symbolism of change and light. When the dragonfly shows up in your life, it may remind you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life. Those who have this animal as totem may be inclined to delve deep into their emotions and shine their true colors. Transformation, adaptability, connection with nature, and joy.
There you go.
We got the fox, a frog. Oh, the frog, a symbol of transition and transformation. This spirit animal supports us in times of change, strongly associated with the water element. It connects us with the world of emotions and feminine energies, as well as process of cleansing, whether physical, emotional, and more spiritual or energetic. I hate frogs. I just want to say that. I won't even touch them.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get warts every time I touch a frog, even though it's a toad.
Seriously.
Toads really don't give you warts.
Correct. Not unless they pee on you.
Oh, here's a big one.
The hawk.
Is that true?
What?
If they pee on you, you get warts?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever gotten a frog wart?
No.
Is it proven?
But they're like poisonous to dogs, and our dogs attack them in the backyard all the time. Yeah.
They're protecting their...
I'm sure they are.
All right,
Yeah.
the hawk. When you have a hawk as a spirit animal, you may have an inclination towards using the power of vision and intuition in your daily life. The Hawk Totem provides wisdom about seeing situations from a higher perspective, using the power of observation and focusing on the task at hand. It's good companion to delve spiritual awareness. Messenger, power of focus, and clear vision.
I think the hawk is higher on my chart than the bear, because the hawk is what, when you're talking about Native Americans and they're sitting around, you hear the hawk screeching in the back, flying over. That would be a spirit animal number one for me.
You also might have a little spirit animal, horse.
Okay. There are some people. Me?
Yeah.
No, why?
Because I seen your connectedness.
I was
the horses.
connected with the horses.
Yes, you were. I got video.
I do like horses. Yeah.
Dude, when we woke up in the morning and we opened that gate and they just came. They'll stop.
You mean the
just
morning
look at
after
you.
it scared the shit out of you?
That morning, yeah.
Look, though, but it was funny because, and we've talked about this before, the first day you and I opened the gate and walked out there,
Scared shitless.
scared to death, both of us.
Won't even go near it.
By the time we left, we were old cowhands, dude.
Dude, the horse was 15 feet away, and I'm like, whoa, son of a bitch. I'm looking for Ron, somebody with a gun, just in case. You don't realize the enormity of the things.
Until it gets right next to you.
Yeah, and then you're right. A few days later.
And yeah, a few days later, it was just an old hat.
We're laying down with snakes and walking in the high grass and blowing trees up and turtles. No, we're not.
We didn't blow any turtles up.
You might have.
No, I didn't.
Want to say
I
anything
didn't blow a
about that,
turtle. You might have blown a turtle.
It could have been. It looked
All
at me
right.
funny. It was a dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
But the horse.
Yep, the horse is one.
The horse spirit animal symbolizes personal drive, passion, and appetite for freedom. Among all the spirit animals, it is one that shows a strong motivation that carries one through life. The meaning of the horse varies depending on whether this animal spirit guide is represented as wild, tamed, moving, or freely or constrained. And these are the meanings behind the horse. Strong emotions, sexual energy, and driving force.
There's nothing about using the term horse and sexual in the same sentence.
Did you not see?
No. What? No. How long his mane was? Yes. Next item.
Dude, I got video when Donna went up inside.
No, she did.
I got video.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was,
I know
black stuff
you
was coming
have
out.
video, dude.
I got
Okay.
close up.
All right.
And we watched the whole thing. The hummingbird. This is the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because there's more, but I don't want to go through them all. The hummingbird spirit animal symbolizes the enjoyment of life and lightness of being. Those who have hummingbird as a totem are invited to enjoy the sweetness of life. Light up negative energy wherever it creeps in and express love more fully in their daily endeavor.
Have you seen people? There's people on TikTok that will hold their hand out with something in their hand,
Yeah.
and the hummingbirds will just come land on them.
Yep.
That they get used to you. I never thought that a hummingbird would do that,
Well, so at my parents,
but they have the hummingbirds. They would sit and watch them, right?
literally right next to them,
Yeah,
like 2 feet away. And
that's
it's
kind of
like,
cool, dude, because they make that
Yeah.
their flap is so fast. It's kind of like a bee buzz.
And you can feel it when
Yeah.
they fly away, which is really cool. I got some pictures, but it's kind of hard pictures. So yeah, hummingbirds are pretty powerful animals. I love hummingbirds. I love everything about them. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're unique. Dude, and they migrate.
They do.
Dude, they go from Minnesota all the way down to South America.
Those little things migrate. Okay. I did see my first flock of geese, though.
Ever?
Yeah, I don't know. I may have when I was in North Dakota, but I don't remember them. I remember them in Minnesota when we were up there.
And you hear them. You never forget that sound.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's the boss.
Yeah.
That's the boss.
Go and turn this way, turn that way. Okay.
All right, you're up.
I'm up. What's next? Oh, man. Okay. So we talked about, or I put on the document, life flash. Basically what that means is when something happens to you, especially a near-death experience, a lot of times people have claimed that their life flashed before your eyes. And sometimes people just use that as a, the way to say I was scared, right?
Yep.
But apparently that's a thing. It's been happening since way back in the, it's for well over a century. People have talked about it. The experience of life flashing before one's eyes has been reported for well over a century. In 1892, a Swiss geologist named Albert Heim fell from a precipice while mountain climbing. In his account of the fall, he wrote as if it was, that doesn't make any sense. As if on a distant stage, my whole past life was playing itself out in numerous scenes. People talk about how things slow down.
Yep.
When you have an accident. Let me say something like a car wreck or falling off of a 3-story building on your way to the ground, jumping off a building, whatever, falling off a cliff. Your life slows down.
Can I say something?
And I don't know why it slows down.
So
I don't think it does.
I'm gonna have to really scratch the surface here.
All right.
And you will know without me having to say it, but I told you about a situation one time in my life where we ended up putting a dude on a motorcycle and sent him on his way.
Yes.
Okay. That was slow motion.
Really?
The whole thing in my mind was like when you're in a dream.
Yeah.
You ever have a dream where you try to run and...
Is it adrenaline that causes that?
I don't know.
I think it has to be, to some extent, adrenaline forces your mind to fire, your synapses or whatever, to fire so fast that your conscious mind or your mind, in order to keep up with it, it feels like everything else slows down.
You could be right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't even remember thinking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like it just happens and you watch it.
You acted. I remember. I know the story you're talking about. It's not one that we can tell the general public, but yeah.
That's weird that you're talking
It
about.
says, thinking in spatial time, an alternative explanation is to think of time in a spatial sense. Our common sense view of time is an arrow that moves from the past through the present toward the future, in which we only have direct access to the present. But modern physics has cast doubt on this simpler linear view of time. Indeed, since Einstein's theory of relativity, some physicists have adopted a, quote, spatial view of time. They argue we live in a static, quote, block universe in which time is spread out in kind of a panorama where the past, the present, and the future coexist simultaneously. Now, I'm going to say with time flashing before your eyes in case of an accident, that's true time travel. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
It would make sense for you to have all of the thoughts of the past and even potential thoughts of the future. Some people have claimed that as well.
It almost seems like some Matrix stuff.
It does. The modern physicist Carlo Rovelli, author of the best-selling The Order of Time, also holds the view that linear time doesn't exist as a universal fact. This idea reflects the view of the philosopher Immanuel Kant, who argued that time is not an objectively real phenomenon, but a construct of the human mind. We've talked about that before. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird though, to think that what would it be if it weren't time of some sort? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. It would just be sundials is all that it would be.
It says in many altered states of consciousness, which that would be, kind of having an accident or whatever, time slows down so dramatically that seconds seem to stretch out into minutes. This is a common feature of emergency situations as well as states of deep meditation, experiences on psychedelic drugs, and when athletes are, quote, in the zone. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't think about that.
I don't remember anything slowing down though when I was playing football.
You don't?
I remember
then you never were in the zone, apparently.
Oh. I wonder how good I was.
In the end zone. Okay.
That's interesting. So is there a connection? I know it probably doesn't say it in here, but is there a connection between the physical mind warp slowdown And is there a connection to the exact same experience you have in dreams?
I don't know. It doesn't specifically say that. It does say if time really does exist in a spatial sense, and if it's true that time is a construct of the human mind, then perhaps in some way future events may already be present, just as past events are still present.
Mm.
Because, you know, even with life flashing before your eyes, there's a potential you'll see the part of your life that you haven't lived yet.
Creepy.
Weird.
It is.
That is weird.
All right. Is that time travel? Or is that more like a psychic thing? Seeing into the future, some gypsy shit, you know?
Maybe. Maybe. I
That's
mean, this
interesting.
guy, what does this guy say? He said, this guy fell off of a 3-story building. Time seemed to slow down massively, and he saw a complex series of images flash before his eyes. As he described it, in my mind's eye, I saw many, many things. Children that I hadn't even had yet, friends that I had never seen but are now my friends. The thing that really stuck in my mind was playing an instrument.
So,
And then
okay.
he landed on his head and lost consciousness. When he came to at the hospital, he felt like a different person and didn't want to return to his previous life. He did end up, he said he saw a picture of a saxophone and recognized it as the instrument he had seen himself playing. So, yeah, I mean, he saw his future.
So does that go back to a theory?
Either that or it directed him in his future.
When we talk about information and everything we know that exists today and everything we know that exists in the future and the past was information that already existed in our verse, right? In our universe.
Yeah.
So the human species comes along and somehow our brains are able to kind of somehow grab and connect this information, create this intelligence, and use these things to make things, right? So information always existed. The question I've always had is our journey in life in this physical, whether parallels, however you want to think about it, in this physical, is it already predestined? Because if it was not already predestined, then this guy would not have seen visions of his future.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We got an email. I don't remember when it was, yesterday maybe, or this morning. I don't remember
that's
what.
right. Take it.
But I'm going to talk about this real quick. I just want to thank the person who sent it. They know who they are. So we talked the other night, or maybe it was last night. We talked about, could you be a different gender in a parallel universe? Well, that's kind of a misspeak when we say it like that. And I agree with the person who wrote the note, and I'll read it here briefly in a second. But in a parallel universe, you're in a parallel universe, i.e. things are occurring at the same time. So it's likely that you're not
So you
a
can't
different
be
gender.
a woman in
Yeah,
a
it
different
says-
parallel?
So this person says, I'm going to say, no, you can't be a different gender in a parallel plane. Not unless somewhere on a parallel you've decided to get an operation. First, differentiate from parallel planes with alternative planes. Parallel will be almost identical to your current plane, so much so you would never know the difference if you skip over some. Similar to when you stand between two mirrors, you basically see the same thing in either direction. There is a variation as the image duplicates. You will see it bending off in a direction. A parallel is basically that, but in every direction possible and on scale that is difficult to imagine. Picture each mirror image as a set amount of time, like 1 inch equals 1 second. Now scale that so 1 nanometer equals 1 nanosecond, and so on. An alternate plane or other plane would still be you, but in a different circumstance. Circumstances would vary from slight to extreme. In short, no, you wouldn't be male on one parallel and female on a different parallel unless you started hormone therapy, but that's a different discussion. It would have to be an alternate plane, and I agree with that statement. So if there are parallel universes, then chances are we're male, we look just like we do, with maybe some adjustments as we get farther away from the current universe we're in. Do you understand that?
Does our soul have a gender?
That's a good question.
Because we're talking about physical.
Yeah,
and,
we did kind of talk about that.
and sex operation is irrelevant because it's who you are is who you are, right? So we can change the physical here. It doesn't necessarily mean we change the physical there.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree or disagree because I don't know, right? These are all theories, and we all just try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. But But when we transition into spirit, are we only in human form, or do we speak in tones only to where the physical can recognize who they're talking to? But beyond that, what is spirit? Is it just a consciousness? Is it an intelligence? Does it have a sexuality to it? You know, can two spirit energies do their thing? You know, I mean, I don't know, right? So truly, even knowing the physical, I'm a male, you're whatever you are, but are we that in a different form of existence?
I don't know. I mean, obviously nobody does, but the point is it's cool to think about.
It is. And
it's cool to explore those types of thoughts because look, and the thing that gets me thinking more than anything about, life and spirituality and things like that, besides, of course, going to church and the Bible, is looking into outer space, into the universe, and realizing that you're not even a speck in the large scale size of the universe.
A speck.
I mean, when it's too big for the human mind to fathom, as much as those people in astrophysicists and stuff like that try to dumb it down for those of us who don't really understand
Dude,
it.
you can stick 1 million Earths in the sun. 1 million Earths.
I catch myself once in a while sitting in a window seat of a plane, just looking down and thinking, how big is a person? If I'm at 35,000 feet and I'm looking down, what is the actual size to me of a person walking? Could you see them from 35,000 feet walking?
Nope.
Probably
Dude,
not.
even when you're at 1,000 feet, it looks like a bunch of little ants.
And how small does that be at 35,000 feet compared to the size of just our Milky Way galaxy?
But yet we claim superiority in this whole universe, like we are the ultimate being, and that just drives me nuts.
Let me bring this up. Talk
Man,
about it real
Phillips,
quick.
you all got deep on me tonight,
there you go,
bro.
guys. This is the 4-layer I want to believe. Where is it? There we go. I want to believe sign that was handmade by Romika Designs that we are giving away. If you make a donation between now and December the 16th, for every $1 of donation that you make, we will give you a chance. We'll put your name in the hat that many times. So please donate. We'd love to be able to give this to you on December the 17th, or at least send it to you as a great Christmas present. And we thank you for your donations. Also, if you're interested in having the Abnormal PD Christmas ornament, go out to abnormalrealities.com/shop. That's where you can order it, or anything else out there if you need. We've got romikadesigns.com. We've got wayfinderlures.com. Just as sponsors, because we're both involved in both of those. What in the hell is that? Why did that start?
That ain't me.
No, that's the automation server.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah, Abnormal Realities.
Guess we're done tonight.
Dude, Teresa
We'll
said.
see you guys.
Teresa said both sexes, bro.